Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys 2 sports card lot pickups and what exactly I look for when I'm buying cards like this. And also at the end, I'm going to be sharing 2 huge autographed basketball cards that I can't believe I was able to pick up. Alrighty, so we have all the packages right here. Let's start off with probably the smallest thing. We'll just go real quick with this. Little PC pickup. People ask me all the time, oh, you just buy for profit? Do you buy for fun? It's always a mix, you know. Definitely in quantity, more buying to flip and stuff like that in investments, but I still pick up PC cards every now and again. This is Neil Etheridge. He's the goalkeeper for the Filipino national team. I'm Filipino as well. That's the connection there. Not a ton of these guys have cards, especially not Topps Chrome, so I'm trying to pick up the full run. I think he has like an orange and a gold, and there's a bunch of other ones, but just a quick little pickup. I thought that was fun. Next up, we have one of 2 trades actually. We have 2 trades in this video. This was a fun one through Veriswap. Shout out to them. Always looking out. Nothing too crazy in here. Let's see. Basically, I traded away a Valverde. He's a midfielder for Real Madrid. Really low numbered rookie card of his. And I ended up picking all these right here. So basically my thinking with that was, it was an out of 11. It's a low numbered card, much more rare than any of the ones here, but I had it forever. Like, I think almost over a year. In the soccer card world, you know, Messi, like that's easy to move. Mbappe, the non-big names can be very, very tough to move, especially once you get into the more expensive cards like that one, you know? So we valued that card at $400 and we had these all around like $100 each, which is a little high in value. They're probably worth a tad less. I mean, this one's probably worth more than 100. These are probably worth a tad less, but that card right there, I just did not see myself ever getting $400 for it. So I thought it would be easier for me to move these. Like, I know for a fact if I auction that card versus if I auction these, I would definitely come home with more from these. So, you know, I had it for a while. Like, my value was a little high, his value was a little high. If you have a bigger card, I know $400 isn't huge, and you haven't moved it for a while, sometimes it's definitely worth your while to move into some smaller things. It can be a lot easier for you to move. Also, here's another fun pickup here. This was a lot pickup from a viewer of the channel, so shout out to him. We got the little packaging there, and this was an interesting deal. So I'll cut to the chase of it. What do I look for in lot pickups? I like to buy in bulk. There's just a lot of success there. So I like to buy raw cards, especially in bulk, right? It's funny because I see people all the time. They're buying in a $100 card and they're like trying to make 10 bucks on it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Making 10 bucks is fine, but like they're fighting to flip and arguing over every dollar versus, you know, I picked all these cards up here for, I think it was literally $1 each. It might have even been less than $1 each. I guarantee I'll find one card in here that's worth at least 10 bucks. And then there's your profit right there. It's just when you don't have that much invested into the card, it's just easier to make a profit, you know? And it just doesn't take a lot. I probably won't go through every single card here on the video, but I think you can have a lot of success buying raw cards. You know, there's a lot of people who like just rip and they're looking to get rid of things, and the stuff that's not worth a ton, you can put it in a dollar box or keep it in your collection or whatever, but you just look for a couple cards that are gonna take care of it. You know, this Garnacho, numbered Prism, stuff like that. Nice numbered purple. What else do we got in here? Vinicius, there you go. Vinicius, Ray Wave, numbered. Is this gold? Oh wow, Sujic gold. I know not everyone here who watches the channel is the biggest soccer guy in the world, but you can apply this to football, basketball, baseball. I think your time would be better spent picking up bigger lots and then piecing them out versus fighting over on a $100 card, trying to flip it, make an extra 5 or 10 bucks. But that's just my opinion. You know, everyone kind of does their investments different ways, and I don't think there's any like right or wrong way necessarily to do it. There was some bigger cards in here. Well, I don't want to say bigger, but some slabs rather, that we also added onto it. And I can tell you guys exactly what I paid for this actually. Little Messi leaf. Not the biggest leaf guy in the world, but oh, numbered to 20. That someone might actually be interested in that. That's not a bad card. This is a really cool one. Ronaldo Prism 2014 blue. Was shocked at what this is comping at, like with the color match, iconic set. I know it's not his base card, but I think we value this at like 150 bucks. That's what a PSA 9, I want to say, did around there, maybe like 130. Pedri Peacock, Lewandowski Orange Sapphire, but yeah, everything in here, there's a little bit more raw cards, ton of raw cards. This whole lot was $250, so cannot complain about that at all. I think I'll do pretty well. Not a lot of downside just because you have so much quantity. I can move this alone and that should cover most of the investment. So that's kind of the stuff I'm looking to pick up. That's honestly ideal, is the combination, right? Like you get a bunch of raw cards, you get 1 or 2 really nice cards that you know can cover most of your investment. That's really just like the ideal lot pickup for me. Last but not least, probably the moment you guys have all been waiting for here, my biggest basketball card pickup ever. It's been a while. During COVID, I think like everyone was heavy on the basketball card wave. Have not been doing as much of it lately, but we are back, and we are back in a big way. Let me tell you what. So I'll start off first. I won't turn it into like a super long story, but in my last Mailday video, I talked about how I traded the Jude Bellingham Obsidian Contra PSA 10. He's a big soccer prospect, pretty big card. And I traded that for a Messi autograph and an Mbappe Prism Orange rookie card. And I ended up trading the Mbappe, and I got a Ronaldo Kaboom. I think I showed what I traded the Mbappe for, but I traded that Ronaldo and I got this Franz Wagner flawless patch auto. Huge card. So it's kind of complicated. I'm even confusing myself talking about all the trades that have come from that Jude card, but just know like this is one of the things I picked up, and more importantly, this is another thing I picked up, all coming from the Jude. Plus I have a bunch of other stuff that hasn't been traded or I've sold and all that other stuff. The most important thing, I traded that Messi autograph I got straight up for these 2 cards in here. And the first one is, boom, Kobe Bryant Panini Intrigue 2013. Not a set I'm super familiar with, but it is a gold out of 10. You know, a Kobe gold. A pretty cool looking card too. It's definitely like the full gold, I think looks very nice. BGS 9.5. That's sick. I low-key would have been happy just with this, but wait until you see what else I picked up. This is my first time looking at it. I'm excited. We got a Kobe Bryant out of 5. Boom. Look at that. Patch auto. 2 color, on card. Pretty clean auto. That looks pretty good to me. It's not like particularly faded or anything. That is huge. This right here, I don't think there's an argument for the Messi. It's a sticker auto. It was a cool card. But regardless, I have a ton of Messi. Like I've owned a lot of cool Messi cards and I'll continue to pick them up, but I've never owned sick Kobe stuff like this. Like, this is just crazy. This whole trade sequence has been insane. I wish I could lay out, I really honestly should, like because there's a lot more than this. Like there's, at the very least, there's a Holland rookie card I have right here and a bunch of other really cool stuff that's all come from the Jude. But even if just this was my only takeaway from that Jude, I'd be so happy. But like, man, just really cool. And I think the plan is I'm gonna send these to PSA. I'm gonna get them graded. The Kobe, actually now that I'm looking at it, not as bad of condition as I thought. I was asking some friends, I'm not super familiar with the high-end basketball scene. I was like, should I send it to BGS? Should I get it PSA Authentic? They said, just send it to PSA and just get the number grade. That's my best route. I thought maybe I'd get lucky, like get a BGS 8 or something, but they said just send it to PSA and take what you get, because I definitely want that slabbed up. But man, that is a really cool card. I'm happy to add this to the collection. Whew, what a day. But all right, guys, that is it for the video. Just a quick little mail day. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe down below, and we'll see you next time. Peace.